Greetings everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today we embark on an extensive exploration of Viktor Vekselberg, a name synonymous with wealth, business, and political intrigue. From his roots in Ukraine to the imposing sanctions and a connection with the Kremlin, join us as we unravel the intricate layers of this enigmatic oligarch's life. Born on April 14, 1957 in Drohobych, Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, Viktor Felixovich Vekselberg's early life is a mosaic of cultural influences. Raised in a family with a Christian mother and a Ukrainian Jewish father, though some sources suggest he was born in Lviv, Vekselberg's diverse heritage shaped the trajectory of his future endeavors. Viktor began his academic journey at the Moscow Institute of Transportation Engineering, earning his diploma in 1979. His professional odyssey commenced in a state-owned pump manufacturing company, where he served as an engineer and research manager, laying the groundwork for his future endeavors. The turning point arrived in 1988, amid the Gorbachev administration's relaxation of restrictions on private enterprise during the era of perestroika and glasnost. Vekselberg founded NPO Comvec, a company that provided services to the Irkutsk aluminum plant, marking his entry into the business world. The year 1990 witnessed the inception of Renova Group, co-founded by Vekselberg and college classmate Leonard Blavatnik. Renova swiftly became a major player in the Russian business landscape, with Vekselberg's influence expanding through ventures like the Siberian Urals Aluminium Company, SUAL, and the establishment of the AAR Consortium. Vekselberg's ascent, however, faced a formidable challenge in 2018 when the United States imposed sanctions on him and 23 other Russian citizens in connection with Russia's annexation of Crimea. The situation intensified in 2022 following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, prompting tightened sanctions by the US, UK, EU, and Australia. The consequences were severe: asset seizures and a travel ban, underscoring the far-reaching impact of geopolitical events on even the most affluent individuals. The U.S. froze up to $2 billion in assets, adding a layer of complexity to Vekselberg's already intricate narrative. The saga continued with the seizure of Vekselberg's opulent assets, including the Motorrad Tango, valued at approximately $180 million. Task Force Kleptocapture, a U.S. interagency task force, played a pivotal role in the investigation, citing probable cause for violations of various acts, including conspiracy to commit bank fraud. Legal battles ensued, and the case is currently in the U.S. District Court. It serves as a stark reminder that even the wealthiest individuals are not immune to the legal consequences of their actions, especially in the wake of significant global events. Now let's delve into the intriguing connection between Viktor Vekselberg and the Kremlin. Known for his proximity to the Russian government, particularly the Kremlin, Vekselberg's fortunes seemed intricately entwined with political events in the region. His role in initiatives to modernize the Russian economy and his close ties to the Kremlin have raised eyebrows. The sanctions imposed on him coincide with significant geopolitical events, pointing to a complex relationship between business and politics. Vekselberg's position as the owner and CEO of Renova Group has positioned him as a key figure in the initiatives to modernize the Russian economy. His proximity to the Kremlin raises questions about the intersection of business and politics, a dynamic that has been a hallmark of Russian oligarchs. Beyond the headlines and political intrigue, Vekselberg's personal life provides a glimpse into the man behind the oligarchic facade. Married to Marina, with a son and a daughter, Vekselberg describes himself as multinational, with a Christian mother and Jewish father. Interestingly, Vekselberg's association with prominent figures extends beyond Russia. His business partnership with Leonard Blavatnik, a significant Republican Party donor and a friend of former Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, adds another layer to his international connections. Switzerland emerges as a significant backdrop in Vekselberg's personal and professional life. Despite residing there, he became a citizen of the Republic of Cyprus in 2017, emphasizing, however, that he only possessed Russian citizenship. The intricate details of his global citizenship showcase the complex web of affiliations that high-profile individuals navigate. It's essential to note that Vekselberg's presence in Switzerland didn't shield him from the far-reaching impact of international sanctions. Let's rewind and delve into Vekselberg's expansive business ventures. His journey includes the creation of the AAR Consortium, a major player in the Russian oil sector, and the pivotal role he played in negotiating the formation of TNK-BP, the largest private deal in Russian history. However, his business acumen faced scrutiny, notably in 2009 when the Swiss Federal Finance Department initiated a criminal inquiry against him. Swiss authorities later fined Vekselberg $38 million in connection with potential violations of securities legislation, showcasing the complexities of his financial dealings. Vekselberg's involvement with the Skolkovo Foundation in 2010 marked a different chapter in his career. Selected as its president, he pledged $1 billion over 10 years from Cisco Systems to initiatives supported by the foundation. However, the Federal Bureau of Investigation later raised concerns about the potential use of the Skolkovo Foundation to acquire top-secret American technologies. The interconnectedness of Vekselberg's business ventures, philanthropy, and political connections underscores the multifaceted nature of his influence on both domestic and international fronts. In one notable instance, Vekselberg mediated a transaction between Russia and Hungary involving the purchase of an old embassy building. The deal raised eyebrows as the property's market value was assessed at $50 million. But Vekselberg procured it for $21 million and promptly sold it to the Russian government for $116 million on the same day. This transaction drew the attention of Alexei Navalny's examination of the paper trail and the Rospo project, leading to the imprisonment of individuals involved in Hungary. Vekselberg's financial controversies continued with the freezing of more than $1.5 billion of his assets in American and Swiss bank accounts in 2021. These assets included funds invested in Benny Gantz's tech company, The Fifth Dimension, and were linked to the Mueller investigation into the Stormy Daniels payoff by former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen. This financial entanglement had a domino effect, forcing a cybersecurity startup associated with Benny Gantz to close. Vekselberg expressed his frustration, citing the impact on his ability to make modest donations to charitable organizations. The repercussions escalated with President Joseph R. Biden issuing Executive Order 14068 in the aftermath of the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine. Economic sanctions were imposed under the United States International Emergency Economic Powers Act, targeting assets such as the Motorrad Tango and an Airbus A319-115 aircraft, together valued at around $180 million. Now let's turn our attention to Viktor Vekselberg's net worth. As of 2023, his estimated net worth stands at $7.14 billion, a significant decline from his reported $9.3 billion in November 2021. This change is reflective of the impact of sanctions, asset seizures, and legal battles on his financial standing. Vekselberg's wealth is primarily controlled through the holding company Renova Group, based in Nassau, Bahamas, and the Russian company Renova. These entities exert control over a portfolio of publicly traded and closely held companies, including his shares in United Company, Rusal, Sulzer, Oerlikon, Swiss Steel, and numerous privately owned businesses. The Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, CAATSA, enacted by President Donald Trump in 2017, listed Vekselberg among the Russian oligarchs subject to sanctions. Designation in accordance with Executive Order 13662 led to the U.S. Department of the Treasury imposing sanctions on Vekselberg and Renova Group in April 2018 under the title Blocking Property of Additional Persons Contributing to the Situation in Ukraine. And there you have it, a comprehensive journey through the life of Viktor Vekselberg, from his early days in Ukraine to the pinnacle of business success and the subsequent challenges he faced with sanctions, legal battles, and asset seizures. If you found this deep dive into Viktor Vekselberg's life intriguing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support keeps us going. Leave your thoughts and comments below.